Hello everyone and welcome back to Casual Collectors. Speaking of collecting, you know what I've noticed is missing from a channel about collecting? Actual collections. This channel has two main types of videos, card showcases and the educational videos, but I feel it needs more real-life applications. Because of this, I'll be expanding into a few different avenues. The first, and the subject of this video, will be about different sets, set spotlights, and what to reasonably expect when you are starting to collect that set. The second avenue will be what I call collection openings. These are pretty self-explanatory. I'll be opening sealed product on camera and adding them to the collection. I'll also try to post more on Instagram about cards being added. As well, I want to hear more about what and how you all collect, as it's super interesting seeing what others are into. But enough about that, let's chat Pokemon. As you can probably already tell in the title, I'll be talking about the HeartGold SoulSilver set. The HeartGold SoulSilver era has a total of 4 mainline sets, not counting promos, and we'll go over each one in separate videos. These sets are as follows. We have HGSS proper, Unleashed, Undaunted, and Triumphant. Today we'll be talking about the HGSS base set. This set was released in 2010 alongside the actual HeartGold SoulSilver video games of the same name. A HeartGold SoulSilver is one of the very few English sets that has a colored insignia rather than the standard black and white of other sets. While not pertinent to the overall discussion, I love the artwork of all HGSS sets. In my opinion, it's some of the cleanest and most interesting artwork. HGSS also brings forth some really interesting chase, hit, or sought-after cards, whatever you want to call them. In the HGSS era, there were 3 main types of chase cards. The first were known as prime cards. These are no different than a standard basic or evolution card. You don't get an extra prize card for knocking them out, and they aren't any better or worse from a non-prime counterpart. The big difference is the shiny border and the close-up artwork. The second and far more interesting cards were called legend cards. These cards were a 2-card Pokemon that required the top half and the bottom half to be played at the exact same time for it to come into play. It was genuinely an interesting concept, but one that didn't really pan out too well and was scrapped at the end of the era. The final chase cards in this era were the lithographs. These were cards consisting solely of writings with the unknown language. If I am wrong, then please tell me in the comments, but from what I remember, the lithographs were actually banned in competitive play. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. First, I'd like to show you my collection. I'm super proud of how far I've come, albeit I am missing a couple of cards, though I do hope to finish this set within the next year or two. HGSS in total has 124 cards in it, with 35 rares. This includes the red Gyarados chase card, 37 uncommons, 39 commons, including the energy cards, so that is important, and 11 ultra rare or chase cards, though this doesn't include the red Gyarados, which would bring it to 12 chase cards. With that all out of the way, let's talk chase cards. Starting with the prime cards, HGSS has a total of 6 prime cards, each with their own pros and cons. You can see them show up on screen now. These were super fun to find in packs, but I honestly wouldn't recommend sealed product now. Go out and either trade or just buy them straight for your collection. It'll make your life a lot easier. The second chase cards are the legends for HGSS. Now, my personal least favorite of all the legends are in this set, and they are the Lugia and the Ho-Oh. As with most things, you'll hear me reiterate, it's better to go to your local card store and find them or get them online from a reputable source over attempts to get them in sealed product, but honestly, to each their own. That being said, the artwork on these cards is absolutely stunning. It's important to reiterate that the top and the bottom half are 2 separate cards, so they may have separate prices. The third chase card is the lithograph. I have nothing interesting to say about this, minus the fact that it's just a very different looking card, and the only thing that comes close to it in terms of artwork would be the Ancient Mew. The thing about the HeartGold SoulSilver set specifically is that it actually has 2 more different types of chase cards. The first being the energies from the set. These are by far my favorite energy designs, and this means that it beats out, Hole-on Phantoms, Emerald, and a couple of the others that have different energy designs. Each design has a different Pokemon and background that correlates to the actual energy. For example, the Dark energy has the Dark insignia on it with the outline of an Umbreon in the background. Keep in mind that the set Call of Legends features the same artwork, so make sure you're getting the right card for your collection. You don't want to accidentally get the Dark energy from Call of Legends when you're trying to complete the HeartGold SoulSilver. The final chase card from HeartGold SoulSilver is the quote-unquote secret red Gyarados card. A very rare pull and sought after. It's one of the most recognizable shiny variants, though interesting to note that it only has the reverse hollow variant. What's interesting about this card specifically is where it's placed within the set. It is placed at the very end, which is typically where the most sought after and or secret cards come from. So in this technicality, the lithograph would be the only one secret card, as the Gyarados is numbered 123 out of 123, but because of the placement in the set, I'm still going to call it a secret card. HGSS is a rather rough set to immediately start getting into, as sealed product is going to be difficult to come across and horribly expensive. But it's also a set with absolutely stunning artwork that a lot of people open, so the population of the cards, from my understanding, will be quite high. As well, it's part of an era where people didn't just throw out all the old cards, so there's also a higher population of common cards, which is always a good starting point when collecting. My starting recommendation, as with many other sets, is going to local card stores, trading with people online or in person, post-pandemic, and then finding the last singles you need online. In my case, you could see I only need a small amount left, so I'll probably be picking up the final cards I need online myself. For all the scalpers and flippers and want to make quick money folks, there is a genuinely good community of Pokemon collectors that I truly believe are more than willing to engage in trades, and, if I'm wrong, then I guess a lot has changed in 5 years. I hope you all enjoyed this dive into the HeartGold SoulSilver set. If there's something I missed, or something you want me to focus more on, such as some of the commons, uncommons, rares, rather than just the plain old hits, I would love to hear your opinions on this. As well, my way of presenting and my videos is always evolving, and I'm constantly open to different ideas on how to present the information. With that all in mind, you can find me at my Instagram page at A Casual Collector. My DMs are always open to trades, questions, or just talking shop. And with that out of the way, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.